Good afternoon, all. It's the old redneck. It is Sunday, the 23rd of July, and today's rant's going to be about Jeep parts. As any Jeep owner knows, Smittybilt is one of the best names in parts and aftermarket items. I've very rarely had any problems with them. Until this last year. I've got the original CRES cover for my TJ. It's made pretty thin, but it's done the job. So I decided a year ago, the wife did, to buy the new and improved version. It's called the CRES2 Cargo Restraint HD system. About $174, give or take. Well, we got it, no problem, and there's what it is right there, and it states right on it that this is for the 97 to 06 Jeep Wrangler TJ. So I figured, no problem, go on, easy peasy. Well, the first time the wife and I tried to put it on, it looked like crap. It had straps that couldn't hook up because the sound bar's in the way. So we contacted Smittybilt. Guy I talked to in Smittybilt says, "Oh, well, send me an email with the pictures of how it looks like, because I don't quite understand what this soundbar is you're talking about." Really? Most 2001 Jeeps came with a soundbar over the back, that I know of. But, so we did that. Never got a single response from him. So it sat around here at the house for about 6 months, 7 months. I decided to try it again. Still couldn't get it to look even close to what the pictures showed it. Still couldn't figure out how to get it around that soundbar and get it strapped in. That strap's flapping in the breeze like birds going nuts. So I decided to send Smittybilt and, on their homepage a comment, question. I must have gotten the wrong one, because you can't go around the soundbar. Can't tighten it all up. Looks like crap. Well, the response I got is, you have to loosen up the soundbar that goes underneath it and then tighten the soundbar back up. Okay. That's what I attempted to do today. 3.5 hours later, I'm ready to burn the damn thing. Yeah, I can loosen up the soundbar, but the straps aren't long enough to go around it and still be even all the way across like it's supposed to be. So this is kind of a video rant, complaint, warning to anybody else that buys it. Or if you've happened to got it and figured out how to make it work, send me an email, let me know. I'd be glad to use it. But right now, all it is a piece of nylon web and a bunch of nylon webbing I got no use for. The idea is solid. It's a good concept, but it doesn't work on my Jeep. Smittybilt's been absolutely no real help at all on this, as far as figuring it out. And I'm not exactly the most stupid person in the world. I can usually, look at something and figure out how to make it work. But at this point, I'm fed up with it. I bought the system because of the fact I like the fact you could leave the netting on with the top or without the top. It's convenient, rather than take this first one all the way off to put the top on, and when you decide to go topless, you have to put this other one back on to keep things in the back. And when I talked to Smittybilt, and they said, you got to loosen up the soundbar, I said, well, there's nothing in the instructions about doing that. If that's what you're supposed to do, don't you feel it should be in the instructions? Well, that's not my department. That's another case of let the buyer beware. This thing's no use to me. So tomorrow it goes out on Craigslist. If somebody else wants to play with it, they can, to make me an offer on it. Otherwise, I'd probably be better off making dog harnesses out of it. Good look. It's a good looking unit. It's got grommet, tie down grommets on all through the webbing in case you want to tie something down to hold it in. Yeah, it's got real thick webbing. Good tensile strength on it, but it's of no use. I don't know if anybody else has had any problems with Smittybilt products, but if I buy another Smittybilt products like this, could be the last one I buy. And just about everything I put on that Jeep as far as aftermarket tops and everything else goes has been Smittybilt. So I don't know. Y'all make your own decision. If you want to see pictures of what this thing looked like going on the first time, send me a note. I'll post them. No, I'll post them anyway on Google+. Let everybody else try to figure it out. I know I ain't even drunk. This is my first beer today. But I don't know. Like I said, if anybody's got an idea how this thing's supposed to go on with that sound bar and make it look right and work, I'll be more than happy to listen to it and give it a try. But if anybody's interested in one, I'll make you a hell of a deal on it. You don't even have to pay me what I made for it, Make me an offer. Again, this is a rant about the Smittybilt C.RES2 Cargo Restraint HD system. Made for Jeep TJs. They also make them for JKs. But, no. Either engineering, design team, or quality control went totally south on this one. So, any comments, send them to me. Any questions, send them to me. If you like the video, punch like, subscribe, whatever. As always, it's the old redneck wishing everybody a good day. Get a chance, help out the vets. They did for us, let's do for them. From this old vet to all the vets, I respect you. And to my buddy Rudy, well, I hope you get well soon. And also, there was a rant I reposted for a friend. It made a lot of sense. And basically, it's when's the last time we all put our phones down and actually talked to each other? Stopped in at a coffee shop, had small talk with the local cops or the local truckers. Somebody that wasn't in your social circle. We all spend a whole lot of time on this piece of electronics, talking, chatting, communicating with people all over the world. When's the last time we sat down and had a conversation with somebody we don't know in a coffee shop? Maybe the world would be a lot better place if we did. We should probably think about it. I know I've seen people in coffee shops and in diners sitting there right across the table from each other, texting each other. Makes sense to me. Not. If you're going to sit there and have a meal with each other, you should at least have small talk. How's the weather over on your side of the table, maybe? I don't know. But maybe we all start, instead of looking for things to argue about, instead of looking for things to fight about, or just, can I get a lawsuit going because of it? Maybe stop and talk to people. Find out how their day's going. Let them know how your day's going. We might all be better off all the way around. Let's try to tone the rhetoric down and try to give conversation a chance. When I grew up, I was taught you're as good as your word. Your word and a handshake is all you need to make a deal. And we should go back to that. Might all be better off. But that's just this old man's opinion. I wish you all a good day, good afternoon, good evening. Take care of each other. Remember, see somebody on the street you don't know, just look at them and say, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Have a nice day. You'd be surprised at the reactions you get. I do it. And most people look at me like, you fucking nuts. But, and they catch themselves and they say, well, thank you. Have a nice day. You see a smile on her face. I'm no peace-loving person, but, you know, sometimes a little smile goes a long way. Y'all take care. Redneck out.